Hi guys, this is a video on Windows software. This time I'm talking about setting up a virtual private network, also known as a VPN. Now if you don't know what a virtual private network is, I'll try my best to explain it. If you can imagine having your computer at home and having another computer at home next to it and another computer at home next to it, and you want to link them together in a network, you put a network cable in the back, and what you've got there is a network, but it's a private network because it's not connected to the internet or anything. It's just a private network. What this does is basically allow you to do this, but over the internet, and you don't need any wires, you just need the wire connected to your internet. So what you can then do is use your own little network that you've got going with all your computers that are accessing from various places to access things like the internet or access each other. You can do it for your own little network that you've got set up, rather than using the networks that are in like businesses or colleges, schools or anything like that. You can just connect to your home one. Now what can this be useful for? Well, I've had someone say that they've used it to print something off from their business PC or something like that. What they did is they set up the virtual private network, got the network printer running, and they just sent the file down through the virtual network. And other people say they use Hamachi for gaming because you can then have like a network game going on between them all. And what it does is it gives you a special IP address. So it's not your actual IP address that you connect to the internet with, you get your own one, and then you can each computer has to have this Hamachi client, which I'll be showing you in a second, on their computer, and they all have their own IP addresses, and they all interconnect using the Hamachi network, which is just basically one server that allows you to network all your PCs up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to install this for you and show you how it works. So this is made by LogMeIn, which is the same people as I showed on remote access, accessing your desktop from the web. So I'm just going to press next, accept, next. I'm going to put it in there, automatically start, not for the minute, and create a shortcut. And it asks about Windows file sharing, because you can do file sharing through Hamachi using FTP and other things like that. So you can share files between computers, and you'll notice one of my previous videos I said about an FTP server and things like that. You can access that through Hamachi as well. It's just a more secure way of doing things. So I've got here, it says disable vulnerable Windows services over Hamachi. So it says, in other words, use this option if you're going to use Hamachi to communicate with people that you don't fully trust. But I don't need to use this option because all the computers I'm going to put this Hamachi on are going to be my computers. So next, and I'm going to use the basic one, which is free, so you can use it non-stop for free. Press next and then install. So it now installs this Hamachi client. It's just a program that allows you to connect to other computers using your own little network instead of using the internet, because if you try and use the internet with businesses and things like that, your data can be logged or captured or sniffed by the actual companies that you're using or by people on the network. So this is just making it more secure, so you have your own little network where you can access the net and things like that. So we're going to launch it to start on Hamachi, and you can see it would have come up with a getting started, but I've already been through that because I already know what to do. I've just exited out of it. Now you see this is the Hamachi client. Now it doesn't look like much, and you'll notice that I'm acquiring a network address to the network at the moment, and it says Hamachi is ready. That's just in the corner, new system message. Would I like to set a master password? I'm not going to do that at the second. And this is my IP address that I'm using over the Hamachi network. I'm called HPC. Now you've got a choice of either creating a network here or joining an existing one. So I don't know, just for the time being I'm going to create one, and I'm going to call it, it has to have a unique name because they've got all names on the Hamachi network of people who have made theirs. So I'm going to say mycomps123. I don't know if this will be a unique one. Oh no, and I have to set a password so to access it, so I'm going to call it mycomp. Create. And I've now made a mycomps123 network. So now all I need to do is install this client on another computer and choose the join an existing network, and then just type in mycomps123 and the password is mycomps. And now that will connect on here, and you'll see a long list of computers that are connected to you or you're connected to, and you can join more than one network. And that's pretty much it really. You've made your virtual network and it's all done over the internet, and you can connect. So you can use any application that you would use if you had network computers. So if you had internet access or file sharing or anything like that. Games is what Hamachi is used for mostly, as I might have said before. People just don't play games over the network. So I've played a couple of games using this Hamachi, and all you need to do is do it through LAN gaming or whatever it is, even though it's a VPN instead of an LAN. But anyway, thanks for watching my video. If I've said anything wrong, then please let me know. I'm sure someone will pick some fault in a sentence I've said. So thanks for watching my video. Please comment, rate, subscribe if you like my videos, and thanks again.